Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds. My name is Aaliyah and we are doing another speed build today. So with the new update with platforms, I knew I wanted to try an apartment because, I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of cool and different to do like an entire apartment, and I really wasn't feeling doing like an entire exterior because I take a lot of time on my curb appeal, but when it comes to apartments you don't have to spend any time on that. So although it did take me a long time to figure out the layout, I cut a lot of that, so you're welcome, because when trying to figure out the platforming, you can see a little bit of it now where I'm like, how do I want it to work? Because there's a little bits where it's like a little weird on how it works on whether or not the doorway is on a level up or down. And so you'll see me kind of figuring it out right now. But yeah, platforms, really cool, really intimidating, but I have ideas, don't worry. I just wanted to start off with something small, which is basically just raising half of the house up and the other half is lowered, and basically that's it. And it's only one step up, that's it. I also put a little platform in that little nook there I ended up putting a fireplace there, so yeah, I also did platforming there. But yeah, you'll see, just it's not an aggressive type of platforming, but you can see right there I had the wall be the barrier of the up and down, and then there was a doorway there, and then when you were in the hallway that was lower, it like looked weird. Your Sims I'm pretty sure can still walk through it, but it just looks weird. So I ended up adding like a little bump out for the lower levels so that you step down, then you go through the doorway, not at the same time. And for this build, I really wanted to try using these base game upper cabinets because I don't really use them anymore, just because they're not the nicest, but they are the cheapest ones, and I kind of wanted to go for that. But I did mix it with another cabinet. I used Parenthood cabinets. I think I changed the colors. I don't remember them being blue, so I think I changed them. Yeah, I'm changing them right now. Oh wait, I don't even end up with the Parenthood ones. I end up with the Jungle Adventure ones. Oh, lol, okay. Whatever. But yeah, and I wanted to use those base game cabinets just because they're like really clean and smooth. I have to say the color swatches aren't that great. If they were to do an update for base game, honestly, I think it would be really cool if they give us more swatches for that base game cabinet, because they're honestly pretty nice. Like, they're not bad, it's just that their swatches aren't that great, so they look not good. Like, I don't really want there's a pink one. Like, I don't want that bright pink cabinet. The only one that's like okay is the black one and the one I used here. But even the one I used here is sometimes not that great, and sometimes it looks kind of weird. So yeah, and like the countertops aren't that great, but I think for like, if they were to do an update on them in the swatches, that'd be really cool, because it would like, even though the countertops, like the actual countertops, are not very nice, I feel like it's good for more cheaper kind of builds, because you're not gonna have a nice countertop. You might have you're not gonna have quartz or marble. You're gonna have something much cheaper. And then for the living room, I did struggle a little bit with the layout. I also cut that because I wanted to do the bookcases behind the couch, which means the couch had to be a little bit further out from the wall than normal. And so there was a little bit of me fiddling around with that, but you're lucky you don't have to deal with that. And I used like the tiny living TV unit. I thought it looked really cute in this space. It's not too big either. I considered putting the TV above the fireplace, but I thought it was just a little too high up because I had the fireplace on a platform. And so I went with the TV stand instead. If I remember correctly, I might not be. Yeah, okay, so platforms are a little like slightly glitchy if you get too close to the edges of, like, you see how like there's legs supposed to be on the TV there? But because of the angle I had it on, it like assumed it was not on the platform. It assumed it was on like the normal level of the apartment. But to be honest, I really like how it turned out there, because I kind of like the look without the legs. It looks kind of cool. So I don't know. In the future, that might be a little more annoying, just because sometimes I want the legs on the bottom of my TV unit, so. Okay, and now I just want to talk a little bit about the kind of story behind this apartment. I want to start off by saying I played in this apartment basically like for hours last night. I don't normally do gameplay, but I'm setting up Let's Play, and I just kind of wanted to play through the family and get a feel of who they are and whatnot, so I kind of played with them for a little bit. The family, there are 7 Sims in the household, so it was a lot. 7 Sims is a lot of Sims to take care of. It was honestly really stressful, especially when they all have like jobs and stuff and you're like, oh no, you didn't do your homework, and then it's like, oh, but you didn't get ready for your work. Oh my gosh, it's so much simpler to deal with only one Sim. But I did have fun. It was interesting, and the sentiments, they're adorable. I don't know if it's just because I wasn't doing anything exciting, because I was only really like having my Sims talk to one another. I didn't go on like hikes or anything like in Snowy Escape. So like all of the sentiments that it ended up gaining were just like from happy memories of, or like feeling close because they were being like nice to them. And so I just thought it was cute, but I'm curious to see how more developed sentiments are once you actually do more activities, because I wasn't really doing that many activities. I was just trying to make sure people went to school, went to work, and didn't die. But so I am using this apartment for the first like 10 seconds of my Let's Play that I'm going to be doing with the new pack. I know I built an entire apartment for an entire family, and I'm only going to be using one of the Sims, and I'm not going to be living in this apartment. Yep, I know. Logic, right? So the story, I'm just going to introduce it right now quickly. The story is going to be that the oldest of the siblings, Thomas, he is going to, he's a teen right now, but he's going to be a young adult by the time like I show him to you guys, and he is kind of unsure about what he wants to do in his life. And so his parents are like, just go to university, you know, just check things out. But he's like, I don't know, I was kind of thinking of doing a gap year instead. And he had worked, so he's working at the coffee shop right now, so he's been making some money, and his parents will double the amount that he makes. I've been calculating each time he goes to work because I was playing with him. I'm gonna probably add a little bit more money too, and then his parents are gonna double that amount just to kind of set him up for success, and so that he can kind of survive when he goes on his little traveling experience. So he's gonna go traveling, and his first stop is in Mount Komorebi, and so I'm really excited, and he's really excited. He's still a teen right now, so I still have to get him aged up and stuff, but I have to say, when I was playing last night, he has 2 siblings, twin sisters, and I tried aging them up from childs to teens because I want them to be teens by the time I start my Let's Play. And when I like had them blow out the candles, they didn't age up. Like, it didn't happen, so I had to I don't know what was wrong. I don't know if it's fixed or if it was just like a one-time problem or not. I'll see when I try to age up Thomas into a young adult, but yeah, I don't know, I was having issues with it, so I ended up having to do the cheat to go into full edit mode in the create a sim mode, and having to age them up that way, which was really frustrating. It was really weird that they didn't age up. Like, they just kind of disappeared and then glitched over like 3 feet away, and they were just like, yay! And I was like, wait, you're the one who blew out the candles. Why are you clapping and celebrating? It was you. I don't know, it was very weird. So Thomas, he's kind of his whole family is like his parents and his grandparents. He lives with his grandparents too. They're all very like book smart. They're very academic. Like, his mom's a teacher, or like his dad's not necessarily academic, but he likes reading a lot. He's a cook, but he likes reading, so he spends all his time reading. And his grandma is the same. Like, they're all very like city people, and they're very like pro-university in college, and I don't know, he's more creative. He has like the mural on the wall, and like he's not stupid, but he definitely is a little more creative than maybe his family, like the rest of his family. And so like, I don't know, that's just kind of the vibes I'm giving him. And so he just kind of wants to like be a little bit of a free man before he ends up going to university, and he might choose to not go to university. This is kind of the time when he's kind of finding himself before that big decision comes. And then this room here is for his twin sisters. So his one sister, Kayla, is like super girly, super social, basically like wants to be an Instagrammer. And her sister is not necessarily like that. She's a little more sporty, not necessarily sporty, but she's just a little more like not that. And she's a little more academic in that sense, kind of taking after her mother. But yeah. Yeah, you'll see them later. I'll introduce them again in the Let's Play, but that'll come hopefully Monday, but we'll see depending on whether or not. I haven't opened up my game since downloading Snowy Escape, so I don't know if I have the issues on whether or not like it opens or not, because I know people have been having some issues, so we'll see. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the apartment with some platforms. I think it's really exciting that we have platforms now. I'm very happy with this update. It's really exciting, and I haven't been having the issue with the staircases so far, so knock on wood. But thank you so much for watching this video again, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!